All go to one place. All are from the dust, and to dust all return. In his pondering the meaning of life, the author of Ecclesiastes expresses what might seem like a bleak reality. All creatures die. Our bodies have an expiration date, and when that date comes, there is no escaping that this life will be over. What happens after that is left by the writer to be speculated on elsewhere. As he says, who knows whether the spirit of man goes upward and the spirit of the beast goes down into the earth. This may seem like a very strange statement to us today, but we must remember that the writer of Ecclesiastes' focus is not on the nature of eternity, but specifically on the question of meaning in this life. He's telling us whatever may come after, whether or not a man finds a place in the heavenly places with God, this life must be about something. And if the truth is that we all return to the dust of the earth, the same stuff that God made Adam from, then we should be very interested in getting the time before that happens right. So what does that mean? This is the phrase he uses. I saw that there is nothing better than that a man should rejoice in his work, for that is his lot. Who can bring him to see what will be after him? There are 2 points that come out of this phrase. First, we cannot know what will happen in this world when we are gone. And we can fret and worry about it day in and day out, but that's not productive and doesn't get us any more than worry. Second, we only have the time we are given, and in that time, we should be busy about things that are worthy of rejoicing over. If we look at the Old Testament concept of rejoicing, we don't have to wander far from the second half of chapter 3 of Ecclesiastes. In fact, we were told yesterday in the first half of this same chapter that we should be joyful and do good. Rejoicing is taking delight in something. Most of the time, Scripture tells us to take delight in God, to rejoice in Him and His activities. Deuteronomy tells God's people that in the land He has given them, there also you and your households shall eat before the Lord your God and rejoice in all your undertakings in which the Lord your God has blessed you. If we commit ourselves to the works that God has given us, the ones that align us with what is right in His eyes and bring about the reality of His kingdom wherever we are, our concern for tomorrow should fade away. We can't control tomorrow, but we can certainly decide to make the places and moments we occupy here and now a small corner of the kingdom of heaven. I love you, and I pray today that you would find the kingdom of heaven right where you are, rejoicing in God's work in and through you. Let the troubles of tomorrow be saved for tomorrow, and recognize that you, while this life will ultimately come to a conclusion, you can be a vision of the kingdom of heaven, the life that is to come, if you choose to embrace God's work rather than your own.